Oh, that's weird. I don't have a red mark next to my thing.
Wait, not.
Usually there's a thing when it's live streaming, the bot will put a red circle next to the thing, and it hasn't. And I don't know why it hasn't.
I have some.
Okay.
Oh, I understand what you mean by my volume now.
What's that?
Hearing myself back is way louder.
Right.
Your Spotify is showing up in the chat.
Okay, I fixed the Spotify thing. And the bot is running.
So,
Oh, did you know that this is live stream number 150?
wow.
I know.
Wait, is that just a Saturday ones?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that it's been 150 weeks of doing this.
Slightly more because we missed a couple of weeks here and there.
Sure.
If based on start date, but
Right, right.
still pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey. Debbie's in the work.
The blood's not even live yet.
I know. It's about to be. I'm going to wait till like 5 seconds or so. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, and the vert is starting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and we are back with working on this. This is pillow number 4, and yeah, I'm not sure how much we'll get accomplished tonight, but we're going to work on this. I am joined tonight by my lovely wife, Mandy, and to make things easier for the vertical stream, I'm going to make it kind of go back and forth so you can see more of what's going on, because otherwise, it kind of maybe shows up at times and not others. I don't know. Vertical streams are weird. But I want to help make it nice for people who are watching that. If you want the bigger picture, come over to the horizontal one. We've got lots of fun stuff over here. We have the chat to win game, and we have... so the chat to win is just completely random, like somebody will be picked. And then there's the secret word game, where if you actually say the secret word, then you win a bag, which is super cool. It's not just a bracelet, you actually get a bag. So that's pretty neat. Hopefully everybody else has had a lovely week. I've been keeping busy. Oh, I got this something really, really cool. I probably have to share this again later on. I wonder if the camera really picks this up very well. The lighting is, and if I go up high, it doesn't zoom. I got a Snoop Dogg pin from the Paris Olympics. It is so darn cool. I am like kind of giddy over it.
You didn't even have to,
I'm just fresh
fly
back
to
from
Paris.
Paris.
So you are.
Yeah,
You didn't take me?
I know, right? Yeah, it is pretty cool. So, yeah. Now, I wish I could have gone to Paris. That would have been fun. I can't imagine, like, if I went to Paris for the Olympics, like, what would be the thing I'd most want to see, right? Because, like, it's nice. The television view of everything is pretty cool because they get you right down at the level of the sport, whether it's the bikes or the table tennis or whatever it is you're watching, right? If you're there in person, it would really change how you see the sport. And I don't know if there's anything in particular I'd be like, really want that kind of personal view of. I just can't picture it. But yeah, we got a bunch of people coming over here to the vertical stream. Like I said, I got it moving back and forth so you can kind of better see what's going on and stuff. Hey, well, thank you. So, Stretch and Body Daily, thank you. And somehow your name is actually like really good advice. Because, yeah, stretching daily is super important. Cool. So, yeah. I've so far, so this is going to be a pillow, right? I'm going to actually have a local seamstress sew on a piece of denim to the back side of this, so that way it can be kept. I did. Oh no, there's the pin. It's hard because it's kind of small, and it really reflects a lot of light, so it's hard to kind of get it just right where you can see it. But yeah, it's super cool. Somebody pointed out the fact that blue is the color for the Crips. So yeah, a little bit of gangster stuff there. Got the blowing smoke rings. Yeah, it is way cool. I'm really stoked about it. But yeah, so this is my fourth pillow that I've actually made out of knots. The pattern is something I came up with a long time ago. So
The printer works.
Oh, hey. Check it out. Stretching Body Daily. You made it to our printer there, bud. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of make like nice, small, easy passes here. At some point, I'm going to have to add string.
You're not in the camera view.
Oh. I can fix that. I think. That was weird.
Hey, Charity.
Spy Crafts.
That's Charity.
Oh, hi, Charity. From the Philippines, right?
Yeah. Charity on a vertical stream.
Yeah, we have a horizontal stream, which is where all the prizes and fun stuff is. So you might want to come over to that side. But yeah, good to see you again. It's been a while. Oh, like I was saying, so there's going to be a need to change out the short strings for longer ones at some point. But I don't think I need to do it quite right away. I can kind of bring this parts down just a little bit further and make life easy on myself. And so that's my plan. I'm just going to try to take it nice and smooth and easy and see where it goes. And if I seem a little bit distracted, I've got two different streams going on, a vertical and a horizontal. And it gets... Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to answer to people chatting with me, which if you're on the vertical stream, you can't necessarily see it. On the horizontal, all the chats show us up, so that's kind of neat. So if I seem a little scatterbrained, it's you guys. It's not my fault.
You sure?
No. Not 100%, to be honest. But it's really good to be here tonight. I'm kind of excited to get working on this thing again. I'm kind of like to see this one done. I can't stay focused. That's the whole point. I have ADHD. Focus is like, yeah, squirrel. Just not good at focus. Make it clap for chat. I don't know how, but Mr. X Extra C. I love the name.
Ecstasy.
Yeah, that's kind of clever. Well done. Make it clap. I don't know how to make it clap. Clap. I don't know. Sounds like young kid lingo that I'm missing out on something. If somebody can somehow relate what that was supposed to mean, I'd be grateful. uh, yeah, your friend Dixon there. That's kind of an old joke there, buddy. I know that one. I know that one. Actually, had a jug of cider with something like that drawn out as a picture that I put out as a meme a long time ago. No, Debbie, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I've had all kinds of run-ins where my ADHD bled out and made me look kind of crazy. Oh man, speaking of telephone lines, man, I haven't had one like a regular telephone line in a long time, but I had one that was actually under my name, AKA AWOL, and I had somebody call up and told me that they spoke with Mr. AKAAWOL, and that, you know, trying to reassure me that this phone call wasn't just a cold call, but he had spoken with Mr. AKAAWOL. I was just, the whole time I'm just kind of cracking up, like, do you not see that it's also known as, like, how are you missing this? And I was saying stuff like, really? You spoke with him? Huh. Oh, so this is the 150th stream. Sorry. I got a piece of chewing gum in my mouth and it's making me slur a bit.
It's more like a million string.
Yeah. Hundreds of thousands. But yes, 150th, which is kind of cool. Like it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that we were trying to come up with something fun for the 100th. But I mean, that has to be almost a year ago, right? So that's because the live stream is just once a week. It's on Saturdays. I do stream during the week, but those are more of behind the scenes stuff of what's going on over here as I make bracelets and things that go into the live or into the regular videos that come out Monday through Friday. So those streams are different. Hey, we got another sub.
Same one.
Yeah.
Stream elements is slow.
Yeah, my bot already kind of picked up on that. And here it is. Cool.
Yeah, the bot's slow.
Yeah. Kind of wonder how that bot seems to be failing most of the time. Like, honestly, we had a stream where there was like 17 or 18 new subs, and like one or two of them actually got reported by the bot. I have no idea.
Well, why is it reporting over on the bot stream?
I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. Maybe that bot's hooked up to the wrong one.
But it also is running here. Is it running on both?
Try to give it a prompt. Tell it, website or something, and see if it might be working on both.
Yeah, it is. So if it's working on both, then maybe it's because it knows that one was subbed from the bird.
That's assuming that it's getting smart. That's a pretty hard leap for me to imagine that the bot somehow got smarter. Although I suppose, it's been a long time. It could have. Well, we've already had 76 views over on the Vert stream, which is more than the entire 3 hours that we had last week. So
Yeah, last week was just weird.
I know, right?
I mean, we've had weeks where we hit 3,000.
I know. I know. Hey, Aurora. So last week when I was working on this, I was primarily bringing it all to what I could go to the right-hand side. And now it allows me to kind of just kind of bringing it over to the left now. And it's just a nice little space that I'm adding on. If I keep doing this, I will obviously make lots of progress, and that's awesome. You may notice, like, I only kind of concentrate on one little area at a time, which is makes this whole thing a whole lot easier. We should have a party. Yeah, but then I'm likely to get my strings in a bunch. Wow. You are a very busy individual to keep like doing improvement after improvement. It's pretty impressive. Segment knotting is absolutely easier for most all bracelets. Segment knotting is faster, it's more efficient, and you only have to worry about a small portion of strings being untangled from each other as you make progress. Segment knotting is absolutely where it's at. That's pretty nice. Welcome back, Charity. Yeah, so I'm really making progress really quick. Yeah, it's nice to see you back, Charity. I kind of missed having you around. Let's take a look here at the numbers. So, ooh, 820 over in Vegas, and it's 34 degrees already. So Phil's out there. He's already starting to roast, and it's just early morning. 22 degrees in London, 27 in Singapore, and LA is 22 degrees. LA's got it going on right now. I'm not even kidding. I wish I was in LA. Oh, thank you. It's absolutely the worst string I can possibly imagine, but the colors are really fun, and the string is really, really cheap. It's 12 skeins for $2. Eek. There you go. It's from Daiso, which is a Japanese store that sells stuff for $2. And no, they're not good quality. They're really clingy and they're easy to break. If I pull on the knot too hard, I'll snap the string. So yeah, not great string at all. Speaking of sunscreen and stuff, I went to the doctor's this week. Not to get anybody worried, but next month I'm going to have a bit of skin off my chest dissected and checked to see what's going on, because I had like a mole that got caught with my nail or my necklace or something. I don't know what happened, but it went through a bunch of weird stages, and now it seems to be growing inwards. And they want to do some tests to find out if that's going to be a problem or not. So next month, I'm going to what do they call it? The skin?
Dermatologist?
No, but they had like the whole building had a special.
National Skin Center?
The National Skin Center. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so you've seen it. Yes, they do. They snap easy, and they're just kind of grippy and weird, but they're smaller. They're definitely weird. Yeah, so you get more knots per inch with this small string from Daiso. So it makes the pattern like really cool. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yes, I hope everything goes well as well. Hey, Just String Things made it. Wait, Just String Things is the one that wanted the pin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check it out, Just String Things. They just came, and they're awesome. It's a little smaller than I thought it was at first, but it's like the details are so good. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm really stoked. It's going to go up on the curtains and stuff behind me with the big smiley face and stuff. It'll be back there somewhere. One day I'll do a video where I take you guys to see what some of the crazy stuff is that are behind me. Yep. Yeah, for sure, Debbie. Oh man. Are you guys getting a lot of commercials?
Yes.
What
More
is
than
up with
usual.
that? Okay. Um, right. The only thing is it doesn't stick to magnets. What? Rainbow, a magnet doesn't stick to it. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, let me take a look how that works. And it does not. So you would have to glue a magnet. And then I don't know if that's going to let your needle stick very well or not. Right on. Ooh. I have not seen that. That sounds kind of cool. I could stick it over here on this thing instead. Right on. It's crazy to think like people are like watching or listening to the streams while actually doing work like painting and stuff. That's kind of. Thank you for bringing me along for some of the, things like that. That's kind of cool. Just String Things, I think the answer is yes. There you go. Nailed it. That's awesome, guys. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, I started all the way over here on the left-hand side, and I've managed to work my way to at least the halfway point already. Mind you, they're small segments, but it's just making it so much easier and nice. I don't have to concentrate hard on what I'm doing, or I like it. Uh-oh. Oh, another thing has come up. So in October, there's going to be a weekend where I won't be streaming because we're going to go to a thing where we're going to have a table set up to sell bracelets and bags and all the stuff I've got. And so we have the beginnings of a cool display that we're going to set up. And Mandy and I went out the other day to try to see if we could find some pipe to be able to put the bracelets onto. And yeah, we we asked these guys about getting the pipe for us. Told them like what sizes we needed it cut to and how many of them we wanted and all that stuff. Somehow, in the whole excitement of finding somebody who would actually do this for us, we never asked how much. So yeah, we're expecting a phone call sometime during the week to tell us to come pick up, all these chunks of pipe. And we're really, really hoping they don't try to ask too much for it. Because, in all the excitement of things, completely forgot about it. So, yeah. I guess that's probably because we're so used to doing our shopping online. Like the numbers and stuff are there. Oh, look what you did. You got the thing. It listens for you to say oops. I didn't oops.
We
But you guys
oops.
can drink it anyways. Well, they can drink anyways. They probably earned it. I earned it.
To error is human, but this was dumb.
Wow. So I'm already almost to the other side now. This is pretty cool. Miss Legion. Now this takes control. Isn't closely. Never very much longer. Except right. So a little insight thing about this thing I'm working on. If I've done it correctly, which I think I took the time to properly do it, each string plays the same number of rolls, whether it's the innermost or the outermost color. So, yeah, when it comes to adding the strings, there should be an equal amount of all the different colors. And there's 12 colors in this. So, hopefully, that works out. Because the first time I did it, I tried to do something like this and messed it up and ended up having to get this really bright purple here, which was a problem because there's only so many Daisos on the island of Singapore. And I was pretty much going to all of them trying to find string. And nobody had any except for like one down in Chinatown where I finally found it. And that was after like going to about, I don't know, 6 or 7 stores. Total state of panic. So right now, there's a ton of the string here in the office. So I got plenty. Oh no, just string things. That's terrible. That's wow. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. And they're still having a funeral this late, far along? Oh no. It's a really terrible, like, practice, like, of anybody to try to take advantage of people in their worst hour. That's just awful. Wow. Vertical stream is up to 92. Wow. Wait, so this person was young enough to still have parents alive? That's really sad. That's really sad. Oop, that's not do what I do. Oop, I can't do. Oop. Almost all the way to the other side, and they'll start coming back the other way. It's kind of cool. It's kind of quiet all of a sudden. Nice. Yeah, that might have definitely put a damper on the party mood. So I'm kind of behind the whole chat to win sign here, but that's okay because this is the last one. And then I come back the other direction again. This is kind of going kind of quick. I know I have to add string at some point, but I don't want to do it too soon and just waste a lot of string. Uh, oh my God, that reminds me. I had an aunt from England come and visit us. Her snoring was so bad. I came out of my bedroom and she was sleeping on my parents' bed, which was right across the hall. And she snored herself awake. And she jumped up like she had frightened herself, which scared the living bejeebies out of me. And, you know, she's looking at me like it was my fault that she just woke up. And I'm just like, It was all probably because of the jet lag and everything, but still, man. Yeah, the fact that I can still remember that this many years on definitely shows just how much I was traumatized. No, no. Those old fashioned bejeebies, those from the 70s, those were the classic bejeebies. Me? Or who? I
Debbie.
hate question. I was just telling Mandy one of my favorite shows from back in the day had a dog that was rescued from the streets, and they named him Freeway. So who can remember the TV series where the couple had a dog named Freeway? This is a good trivia question for you guys. Only the old school people will know this one. Heck yeah, it is. Yeah, it was the TV show called Heart to Heart. I had a young man crush on what's her name from that show. Why can't I can't remember her actual name.
Stephanie Powers.
Stephanie Powers, that was it. Back when feathered hairstyle was such a thing. Right. Heart to Heart was like they were just wealthy and always had scammers or murderers or somebody after them for some odd reason, and they were always solving these mysteries and things. I don't think they were like actually supposed to be solving anything, but that seemed to be like what they did all the time. They had that really cool butler dude who could basically take care of Freeway while they went up and all over the place. I'm not sure like how far to bring up the next area, but I think I'm gonna kind of bring up this to this one diamond area and see how that goes. Oh. What's with everybody painting today? I guess it's Saturday. I guess it's the day where you'll look after things like this, but wow. I'm gonna move this over for a second. Take a look at that. I kind of weighs down now. Yeah, I really do like this one. It'll be fun when I get to throw it onto the couch, along with the other pillows that came before it. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's these 12 colors just somehow all work together really, really well, no matter how you kind of mix them about. And I think when Mandy and I were kind of working this out, we were trying to make it look as random as possible. Mind you, like the one over here and the one over here are the same. So then these are the same, these are the same, and these are the same. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And it repeats. I don't know if you guys noticed that before, but it does. You can trust me. I did the math. So I'm kind of excited about the puzzle thing again here tonight. So per the person who actually did the programming and made the thing happen, it's supposed to keep a tally of who had the most like correct moves and stuff. But I think it's like resetting each time. Yeah, so it's supposed to keep score, but I think it resets each time we play it. And so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing whether or not it did reset it or not. And if it does, then cool. I'll just have to, I don't know. I kind of want to somehow turn it into a thing where people can like play and win stuff, but I'm not sure like how that works. And like with the whole thing with like Mr. Beast in trouble for like lottery stuff, I don't want to mess it up. The Pizzle Patty. Pizzle my nizzle. But yeah, he's going to be something to look for. And I can get me a new one of these things. This thing's all melted. These things are pretty cool. You throw it in the freezer. Yeah, okay, pun. Pun not intended. But yeah, that actually helped me feel better while I'm stuck here in the office. It's like, what, 28 degrees, almost 29 degrees here in the office right now.
Just string things. Chat is
I
is
know.
taking up taking on a life of its own.
I know. I'm starting to question my own sanity over here. Like, wait, it's like Groundhog Day, but shorter. Nice. I don't know if you guys remember what it was like when I had the chat being like read aloud, but I have that now. It's just in my ear. You guys don't get to hear it, so it's kind of funny that when you send just a sticker like that, it just says your name, but it at least lets me know to look up and see, and that way I don't like in on the jokes and the ha-has. Oh, Debbie, in case you're wondering about this pattern, there is actual bigger pattern for this. It's down in the description thing now. A link to it, I think. I think that is, right? Is it? I believe that's there. If not,
Yes.
double check. But yeah, okay. So you can actually get a pattern for this, which it's a lot of strings, honestly. It's 16 times 6. Yeah. To do half of it. So I doubled the pattern, but it was 16 times 6, whatever that is. It's a lot. Yeah, it's like 192 strings. Dramatic blues, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself. Well, it all starts out with you doing a simple pattern that you enjoy. And then one day you comes along and you're like, I could make that twice as wide. And it would be even more interesting because you would see parts that you don't see when it's a single. So then you make a double. And you're like, wow, that was kind of fun. What happens if we make it wider still? You know, that might be kind of neat. And then at some point, it just kind of goes off the rails and you have something super crazy and people think that you've lost your mind. And you start a YouTube channel to kind of justify it. Oh, wait, that's just my story. Okay. Thank you. Nice. How would I know this could be mine? Oh, I think we were recently talking about a bag that I'm planning on doing that will have the look of granny squares kind of all stitched together. So little update on that one. We ordered a bunch of string for it, so that's coming. I don't know how long it'll take, probably a week or two. That doesn't matter because I won't be able to start on it right away. But a crazy plan has been hatched where after I get done with one of the diamonds, I will change the colors so that way it really looks like a bunch of granny squares put together. Some of the colors will be kind of almost randomly pulled out of the airplane trolley, but it'll get really, really, really intense. Well, that's just creepy rainbow. That's so yeah. The granny square one's going to be really intense, and yeah, I'm going to cut the strings for that like in quarters, so that way I can like use it up more evenly and like not waste as much. But there's going to be the whole thing is just intensely insane. It's going to be a lot of fun though. I'm really excited about it. And I've decided it's going to be a little bit bigger of a bag So probably around 200 strings, I'm guessing. So yeah. Almost back to the middle area again. So we're almost done with the third row of this, which is pretty cool. Oh, we have a new microphone for Mandy. That's something else that's new. So now
Do I sound different?
better than before. More importantly, we don't hear your keyboard, so that's awesome. Oh yeah, she's nice and crispy. Which is kind of crazy because the microphone was like $15 on AliExpress. But it was the kind of microphone that I knew should work really well. So yeah. Sodas are awesome. She does. She does. Trust me when I say she does. Unless, of course, the sun is in front of me, because then she's got the dilemma: does she go for the sun, or does she, worry about that exhaust? I can picture how to do it. I kind of picture making a rickshaw for my wife, and I could just like drag her around behind me or wherever we go. She could have like a little screen thing for, protect her from the rain and the sun. Yeah. So the voice that I hear said that Mandy said Ikra. It's really a shame you guys don't get to hear this. No, it actually spells it out letter by letter. It does that too with the hello help that you guys do. It will spell HELLP. Like it just doesn't know what to do with it. It's like, eh. That sounded like Lamau. That was La Meow. French cats. Those French cats. Thank you. I had somebody say that over on Reddit recently. That was the not God that. That's awesome. I am making a pillow that you like have on the couch just for like looks. Like, it's pretty big. It's 192 string project. Okay, so you're in the vertical stream. If you come over to the horizontal stream, we're about like a minute or two away from going into the puzzle game, which is a lot more fun in the it's a lot more fun in the horizontal stream. But yeah, this whole thing is going to get turned into one big puzzle, and then you try to put the pieces back to where it goes. It gives me a little bit of a break. I'm really kind of excited for it. Cool, cool. All right. Let me get the thing that'll get it started. Puzzle game, this thing. All right, here we go. I love how it goes blank right before it starts. Here we go. All the pieces are about to move. All right. Let you guys figure that out. I am going to go get me something to drink. I'll be right back.
Unfortunately, too. Men reach a deep bottom.
Oh, sorry.
Woo! We did
What
it!
did I do? So yeah, it totally did not add the score from the last week's to this week's
Nope.
because
Nope.
that's not even.
That's fine. This works.
No, yeah, this totally works. I was asking the maker how to actually clear it, and she was giving me advice about it, but none does it. Yeah, you have to make it into like the top 3 for it to do it. And I accidentally took it out of the thing early because I went to hit one of the other buttons here because it says that we were dropping some frames. I don't know what happened there. Let me get my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Take care, Debbie. Thanks for joining us. It was nice having you hang out with us.
Yeah, I suspect you're gonna have to make it harder because that was really quick.
Yeah, you guys did it in like 6 minutes. That's
And nobody canceled each other out for a change.
that's kind of cool. So which should I add, one row this way or a column?
Hmm. Probably a column.
Because yeah, you're right. 6 minutes is barely enough time to do much of anything. But I did get my new cold thing for my neck, so that makes me kind of happy.
Did you take your thing?
Oh, my meds. Thank you. No, I did not.
Did you take your
Whoa.
thing?
Rah rah. I think put on the video onto speed 1.25 because the ads have slowed you down enough that you're like lagging behind. Huh. Yeah, if I don't take my meds kind of early, I spend half the morning just doped and confused, and yeah, it's just a bad thing. So if I take it nice and early, then around 1 o'clock when I'm done with the stream, I should start feeling kind of sleepy, and yeah, just be a nice happy little boy and go off to sleeps. And then hopefully tomorrow I don't feel like
How do you get away with little boy?
I don't know. Somehow being cute seems to score me points with the wife, so heck yeah, let's go. So yeah, this pattern definitely does not use colors evenly. Well, on the greater scale of things, yes. But the outer line that goes around these things are getting really short compared to everything else. Also, I've completely forgotten like how long the overall project has to be. And I feel like that's a thing that every week it comes along and I'm like, oh yeah, how long is this thing? And I have absolutely no clue. I just know it's a lot bigger than this. I wonder if we're having internet troubles. It looks... That's a good question. We are at about 14 cm so far, which isn't much compared to how long this thing. What is this thing like supposed to be, like 40 cm or 45?
40, I think.
Okay, if somebody was good at math, they might be able to figure out that by the time we put in another diamond, it's probably like 15 cm. So 15 cm is 3 rows. How many rows will there be? Oh, no, it's longer than that.
It is 25 by 45, yes.
Okay, 25 by 45. If it's 15 to get 3 rows, how many rows will there be in a 45 cm?
9.
Oh, that does not seem so bad. Plus, there's no reason for me to have to like not work on this in my spare time. So, you know, if I get a bunch done during the week just for the sake of doing it, no harm. Like some of the other projects, I was very deliberate about like only doing it on the live stream so we could like find out how many hours went into it. But that's not part of this one. So. Oh. Does anybody besides me watch PewDiePie anymore now that he's in Japan? Because he's got himself a new dog, and I don't know what kind it is, but it's really crazy cute. He always had the pugs, but now he's got something else that's really neat. That's the same relationship I have with Mandy. As long as I act cute, it's okay. Don't let her eye roll fool you. That's exactly our dynamics. Somebody saying. Nice. Yay. Oh, we've already started on parts and stuff. There's going to be a new lighting system in the office here. There's going to be a new, like, how the cameras are mounted. Bunch of stuff happening. I'm really super excited about it. I'm hoping to not let it interfere with my regular recordings and stuff, but I have no idea what's going to happen here in the coming weeks. So it might get a little bit weird. We'll see. I'm pretty excited. Oh, I have been. Where's the thing? I've got this little zipper thing from IKEA, and that's how I've been keeping the geckos away from my strings. Because, yeah, I kind of can't hate on the geckos. I can't hate the geckos because they're getting rid of other bugs that, you know. Although I'm going to need a bigger bag as this thing gets more strings added. That's weird. I just got a bunch of sound from Mandy's thing in my headset. I'm not sure if that showed up on the stream, but that was weird.
It's weird.
Oh, we got. Just looking over at the stats from the Vert stream. So out of the 110 people that came, they got 4 likes. So that's kind of. Yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that. Yeah, the sounds that you're hearing are no guarantees that it's not just in your head and that we're all experiencing the same things. So,
Two hours later.
wow. It's already midnight, guys. Well, I think I've gotten quite a bit done. Quite impressed. 2 hours worth of work on this. I like how this is coming together, though. Just doing like a small repetitive area and repeating it as I go along, it definitely feels like it's one. It feels like a little accomplishments, but it's also leaving everything in a nice spot like each time. I definitely feel like we're going to hit a spot where suddenly I have to change out like what, 12, 24, 48 strings in like one pass. Everybody got quiet. Me too. That's all I got left. Oh no, that's daring. Giving yourself a haircut, that's I once didn't go to school because my sister took me for a perm that was supposed to add body to my hair, and the next morning the perm had basically taken my sleep and used that for its guide as opposed to anything they did at the salon. And I washed my hair like 4 or 5 times trying to get it happening, and yeah, that was, oh man, I couldn't go to school. Well, obviously at this point, I take care of my own hair. Ooh. I watched a girl, oh my God, I can't remember if it was TikTok or Instagram, but she'd pulled her hair down really, really firmly and went to cut off the bangs, and when it bounced, it went up really high. And she instantly realized the error of her ways and just starts crying and screaming and became just completely unglued. And yeah, that was something. Yeah, I don't know how she did it, but it was bad. What? I think my microphone is giving a shadow on, but
Oh, it might be the thing behind you. The wind thing.
Um, oh no. I don't know why, but it seems like tonight is going by extraordinarily fast. I like looked up at the clock and I'm like, whoa, really? Right. Wait, so I just checked my thing. um, so my little push button device over here can tell me things like what time it is in other places. So yeah, like 9:16 in California. LA, it says it's 23 degrees. I am like so envious. Like you have no idea. Oh my god. It's 29 in the office and 28 outside. Mind you, over in the land of where Phil is, it's 36 degrees already at 10 in the morning. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. I guess it's 23 in London as well, so yeah. Nice. I want to try it. There's these sheets I keep hearing ads for that have like some kind of silver woven into it that's supposed to actually be like cooling. That sounds kind of awesome. Nice. Is that what they're called? I don't even know. Yeah, but they're not cheap, right? Maybe we can get Mandy to look those up. How much are the space sheets? Is that what they're actually called? Yeah, I kind of thought so. Yeah, they have like sleeping bags they have to like zip themselves into so that way they can like stay put and not go floating off and bumping their head. Yeah, I can't imagine it. I don't know though. Yeah. No, I'm sure that's why they have sleeping bags they zip themselves into. But um, yeah, the whole like kind of just floating there. I don't know. That might maybe it's like the most awesome thing for your back, and then once you come back to Earth, you're like, oh man, you flip and turn and try to get that same level of comfort, and never getting that ability to do that because no gravity means you also like your spine would like not feel compressed. There's that could be awesome. What would be gross is if you were drooling in your sleep and that stuff was just like scattering about the place. Yeah. You don't want to know where else my brain went with that. Right. And what about those people that are trapped up there right now because the stupid thing from Boeing is faulty and can't bring them home? Yeah, there's a couple people trapped up at the International Space Center that was supposed to be down in like a week or so. And now they might not come back until sometime next year. Right. Hey, Chef 530. Hey, well, welcome back. Oh, that was weird. I'm getting weird feedbacks of my voice coming from Mandy's side.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. The back said everyone attacking the church to bomb blitz. So much progress, man. This is awesome. Yeah, I agree. I can't imagine feeling so stranded. And there was some kind of something just recent. I can't remember if it was the Chinese or somebody sent up a rocket that just suddenly became a bunch of space debris. Like something totally went wrong. And now there's like more junk in space. And like you gotta feel like so vulnerable sitting in a tin can floating around. Like that's just ugh. Yeah, I wonder if it's Mandy's volume is up high enough that it's like feeding back.
That's strange.
It is strange. So a few hours ago, I started on this side, worked all the way to the other side, and I'm already the way back. Oh wow. Yeah, I've seen cruise ships that ended up in like bad ways, or the one that was like being battered by the big waves. Yeah, but just thinking space, they gotta wait till next year. Like, and they're waiting for SpaceX to build a capsule to come and get them, because Boeing. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's so insane. I can't even. I feel like Boeing just has been bailed out time and time and time again with government funds, and they just need to just not exist, or somebody needs to stop saying that profits are the most important thing for investors, and that actually producing something decent is what matters again. Because once upon a time, people used to have pride in their work, but that doesn't seem that way anymore. Yeah, right. And it's not like they can actually ask Russia to send up a rocket to help out, not with everything that's going on over there. Yeah, I only read a few articles on the whole thing, but just what I read, you know, this person was not supposed to be there for that long. And now that the soonest that they're looking at is like January or February to go send something up to get them. Oh, and this sets back any the returning back to the moon is setting all that stuff way back as they like investigate what's up with Boeing's stuff. So yeah. Wow. Of course, going full speed on a ship, that had to be kind of cool. I wonder what that looked like. Okay, this isn't a mistake, but this string is fraying. And I think my best bet is to take out a couple knots and replace it now, as opposed to trying to keep it going. The trick is trying to back out a couple knots without making it worse. Yeah, these strings are just really brittle. All right. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this. It's like severely damaged. All right. But yeah, just replacing a string like this really gonna save my hide. All right. Now the question is, do I replace the other side just to kind of even it up? Yeah, it lost almost half of one of the strings. So the knots would have gotten really skinny, which definitely would have thrown everything off. So maybe I do the other side too. I don't know if you guys know this. In case you were curious, over on the vertical stream, I've got it to what the cam is going from one to the other. Yeah. So yeah, I'm swapping out both of these at once. It'll just make it a little easier to kind of, I don't know. All right. by the way, the way that I add strings and then lock the old ones kind of in between my knots is such a secure way to do it that I trust putting anything that I've made through a washing machine. Even the big project, 188 strings, you know, you would think, you know, would you really want to put that through? And the answer is yeah, I totally did. And kind of almost didn't even have to think about it. Like, it just works. There we go. So these are my nice long ones. Yeah. Cool. Wow. Oh, so next week, for anybody that's curious, my schedule is I'm streaming. Well, okay, the days that I have off is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday off. And the other days I'll be streaming at least a little bit. I kind of been cutting down, like, you know, instead of just being there for hours on end, I kind of cut it down to like where I try to put whatever is interesting that's going on in the day. And then if I have a bunch of like just other work or whatever that's, you know, kind of boring, kind of leaving that out now. Trying to find a healthy balance for all this stuff. It's so weird to go from strings that are kind of short to suddenly having one that's like really long. Even if it's expected, it just still feels weird. Now I'm back on track, kind of normal-ish again. Oh, so in other odd news here in Singapore, the Little Caesars that I've kind of come to love having on a Saturday night has decided that they couldn't continue functioning where they were. There's still an outlet way in the downtown area, but that's way far away for like getting any kind of deliveries or anything. So basically, no more pizzas on Saturday night. I am so bummed. Kind of a regular thing. I know. And the only reason I just remembered that now is pizza slices were usually the thing I would have right after the live stream. And now I realize I don't have anything. So now I'm just got sads. So that's awesome. Having a night where you're just going to have the thing that you like. That's awesome. Back when I lived in Michigan, like I would eat pizza like 2-3 times a week because there were so many different places that had pizza around where I lived. Yeah. Oh, and the one thing I can't get over here, you guys in America, be thankful. We don't have the pizza rolls. It's been so long I haven't had one. I can't almost forget what they're called. Dairy Girls? I'm almost afraid to ask what that is. My string flipped around and it's trying to put itself into a knot. And like I said, this stuff is so brittle. Ooh. Nice. Once upon a time, pizza rolls were like the greatest microwavable thing. All right, we're in the last couple minutes here, so Oh, so here's that schedule, by the way. So I'm streaming Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, and they'll be back here Saturday. Oh. And I also want to thank my Patreon supporters as well as my YouTube members who make all this crazy stuff possible. Yeah, I just can't even thank them enough. Ooh, show 5:30. That sucks. Wow, that's pretty rough. Let's bring the Mandy back. I know. What is up with that? I broke my ankle once right at the growth plate and had to have a specialist put everything back together because yeah, so I kind of relate to what that's like. But hey, wow. You guys, I hope everybody keeps it together and can make it back here again next week, because I'm hoping to get a bunch of progress. I might actually end up adding the strings during the week if I can, because that's I just realized like I have to actually go through and maybe cut some more string. So I don't know. We'll figure that all out when the time comes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me though tonight. It's been really fun. I know there's some quiet points in there, but that's probably just me concentrating and trying to not make mistakes, because you know, it's me. I can make mistakes. Anyways, back next Saturday. It's 10 p.m. Singapore time. And yeah. And above all else, don't get your strings in a bunch.